Merry Christmas to everybody, and you know what time it is? It's time to make cookies. And what I'm going to do today is a cherry icebox cookie, and we're going to also dip it, so it's going to be a chocolate covered cherry cookie. And what I like icebox cookies for, you can make them now and put them in your refrigerator and slice them later and have fresh cookies whenever you want. Or you can also freeze them for up to 3 months in your freezer. Take them out and defrost them in your refrigerator and use them. And they're also great to give as gifts. You can just give a roll of cookies and tell them how to bake them. You know, write a little card telling them how to bake them, and there you go, Christmas presents. And they can have cookies anytime they want. Okay, let's get started. Okay, what I've got here is 2 sticks of softened butter. I've got a ½ a cup of brown sugar, and I've got a cup of white sugar. And we're just going to cream this together. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stir in 2 beaten eggs. And these eggs are room temperature. That is important for baking. Okay, what I've got here is a 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I'm going to add that. And I'm also going to add, this is optional, but I think it does enhance the cherry flavor, so I'm going to add a ½ a teaspoon of the almond extract. Some people just don't like almond, so you can leave it out. We're just going to stir that in there. Okay, in this bowl here I've got 3 cups of flour. I've got 1 teaspoon of salt. I got 1 teaspoon of baking powder and a ½ a teaspoon of baking soda, and I whisked it all together so it can get well blended. And now we're going to add this into our butter mixture, a little at a time. And then we're going to blend it up until it's all done. Okay, what I got here is 1 10-ounce jar of maraschino cherries, and we've got them drained and we've chopped them up. So we're just going to stir this right into our cookie dough. Just get it all stirred in. Now it's going to feel like it's a little bit, you know, cookies are stiff a little bit, yeah. So you just have to keep stirring until we get them all well blended into there. Okay, we got all our cherries stirred in. We've already did one, rolled it up with the wax paper. Now, you're going to need to leave 1.5 inches to fold it up. You want to put it in like a log as much as you can, and then you're just going to do like this, 1.5 inches on the sides. Okay, so go ahead and fold the sides just like this. Try to fold it over and kind of keep it try to keep it in shape if you can. And you just keep on going to the end. Okay? Okay, now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to go ahead and put it in the freezer because I want to go ahead and bake them. So I want to put it in the freezer for an hour or so, or until it's firm enough for me to cut and to bake. Okay, the cookies got firm enough to slice, so I'm slicing them about 1/4 inch and place them about 2 inches apart to see, you know, they're going to spread out some. And I'm baking them on a convection bake in my oven. So it's usually set for 350, so I set it for 325 because convection bake, that's how, you know, it works. It's probably going to cook faster than in a normal oven. So I'll keep an eye on the time, but if you don't have a convection bake, it's probably going to take 8 to 10 minutes to cook. Okay? Just go ahead and put them on the pan. Oven's ready. Couple more here. And then I'm going to put the rest back in the fridge until I get ready. Okay, it took about 6 minutes for my cookies to bake, and I'm going to let them cool in this pan before I take them over here, and then we're going to go ahead and melt our milk chocolate chips so I can dip some in. Okay, I've melted about 1.5 cups of milk chocolate chips. You can use the semi-sweet if you like. I just like the milk chocolate the best. And I'm just going to go ahead and spoon it over here on top and just kind of spread it around. I thought about dipping, but it's kind of thick for that, so that changed my mind on that. And I've got some ground up here almonds. You can just go ahead and sprinkle on some of them if you want. Okay, we've got them all frosted, and I've got about 2½ dozen here, but if you can make them smaller, make your log a little bit smaller, get more cookies. But I'm going to go ahead and try a bite. Chocolate covered cherry. Very good. I hope you enjoy this recipe and have a very Merry Christmas. Thank you. Come again.